Hello, welcome. This is the 6 yard box. Welcome to the 6 yard box. Tottenham taking on Arsenal. That game has finished. It ended. Arsenal winning by 4 goals to 1. The team leads for Tottenham. Then goal Vicario right back. Um, right back is Spence. Left back Udoji. They play three at the back of Danso, Romario, and Van der Vaart. In midfield, you had Palinia. In midfield, uh, Palinia and Bentancur in midfield, and then you have you had Richarlison, Odegaard, and what's his name? What's the other guy? Odegaard and Kudus in the team, and yeah, game kicked off. First 10 minutes, Tottenham were really on the back foot. You can see what's happening. You can see that we were not really pressing the ball the way we should. It was just really bad to watch, to be honest. No intensity. The ball kept going forward and coming back. Halfway, and there was everything just felt like we were not sure what we were doing. Sometimes we play the ball just no direction of what you want to do with the ball. You just play it long to Richarlison, and that ball keeps coming back. And it was that was always gonna be the what do you call it? That was always gonna be the outcome as we struggled. We couldn't get out every single time. I kept thinking, when are we gonna break this press? When are we gonna play out from the back and actually beat the press? But we just couldn't. Arsenal, yeah, played well, but sometimes you gotta set your stall out early. You gotta let them know what you're trying to do. Sometimes just can't. For me, man, I'd rather see us press and go aggressive and get played around, and then end up losing the game, and then you might say, okay, it's quality on the other side of the opposition. But today, it just felt like we just couldn't get out of our play. They got the first goal from just playing the ball around our box, no press on the ball. If you watch the goal, the delivery from I can't remember his name now. He played the ball over the top. Not Zubimendi. What's the name of the big striker? Mourinho. He had time to look up and play the ball over the top. He got the goal from a deflection, and then from then on, it was a case of what can we see, what can we do, and you know, we just went really bad from then on for Tottenham, and yeah, it was bad. It was really bad, and we just couldn't get out. We just couldn't beat their press, and it was just wave after wave after wave of attack. After their second goal, they scored 2 goals just before the half time, which was you know it was just poor from Tottenham. It was poor. One of the goals, Eze just ran into the box at the edge of the box. There were tackles flying in. Everybody just seems to be diving in. Nobody actually went in and win the ball. And he cracked one in again to make it two. And 2-0 half time. Second half started. Tottenham was still in that lumber. The goal that sums it up for me was the early goal they scored in the second half, sorry. And that's how you know your team is in trouble, because you can't, be conceding goal just after just immediately after the second half, like 5-10 minutes into the second half, conceding another goal. Is he at the edge of the box? He had all the time in the world to finish, and yeah, that was poor from Tottenham. Uh, we just looked like, we woke up after they scored 3 goals, and then we started playing. Richarlison. I think we got the time wrong. Okay, so this is Eze's goal. That's Eze's goal in the 76 minutes to make it three, to make it four. 76 minutes. Just trying to get this time right. 76 minutes to make it four, and then Richarlison got his goal in the 56 minutes, just after they scored their goal. So it was just bad all around. Bad all around. The players, you know, they always come out to apologize and all that kind of stuff, which is fair dues. I guess they have to say, but these performances can't continue, and we do that against teams. Even we've seen this kind of not creating enough. Wolves, Bournemouth, we saw this. Didn't really create anything. Villa as well, although we scored. The offensive side of things needs to be improved, but I understand the manager is new and all that kind of stuff, and it needs time. And like I said, I'm okay. Till the end of the season, we finish ninth, 7, 8, whatever. Makes no difference. But the football has to improve. Because if we keep playing this way, we're gonna end up losing games, and it's tough to watch. Today, I was not even really angry because you can tell what was gonna happen. You can tell. You watch a game of football, you can tell this is what's gonna happen because defensively we were just sorry. Offensively and pressing the ball, progressing the ball, playing between the lines, beating press, and we just couldn't do it. We couldn't do it today, and yeah, it was a bad performance all round. So gonna have to take this from the Arsenal fans. They're going for the title, 7 points clear now. I think perfect game for them to play. And Tottenham didn't really turn up. So I guess move on to Fulham next week. Let me do my player ratings. In goal, Vicario, he didn't have to do much really. You can't blame all the goals on him. Didn't have to do much. I'll give Vicario a 6 or 7. Centre backs, I'll give them maybe 5 each, 6, 5. Ratings when the team don't play well is very difficult. Maybe 5, 6 for both of them. They did their job a little bit. Can't blame them for the goals at all. The work was in midfield. That's where the problem is. Danso for me, I don't know. It's not for me. It's not Tottenham players. He's not the same level as what we want. He's not good on the ball for once. Good defender, yeah, maybe, but the way we want to play, we need somebody that's very good on the ball. That can, the way Romero is. Gonna give him a 4, 5 as well. 5 with the others. Give them all 5 at the back. Left back, Doji. I think I needed a lot more from him going forward. He didn't really offer much. He tried a little bit in the second half, but first half he didn't really do much as well. Everybody was just in shape. I'll give him a 5 as well. The other side, I say Spence defensively, yeah, might be good, but going offensively, It does not give anything going forward. Um, so I'm not gonna say nine side play polo, but it is what it is. I'm gonna give him a 4, 5, maybe 5 as well. Um, Everybody just lack intensity. The press is the key for me, man, and everybody should mark everybody down for that pressing. I'm not trying to win the ball. So 4 for the midfielders. Palinia maybe 5, 6. They tried maybe 6 for Palinia. I think Bentancur 4. With 3 up top. Charlison maybe 5. He got the goal. Did some trying to hold up the ball, but that's not his game. They gotta help him out a bit sometimes. Play the ball into the channel for him to run into. And Odegaard, I expected a lot more from him after that Arsenal game. After that Manchester United game, it was rubbish. Um, it was bad, and on the other side as well, we had what's his name? Kudus was shocking today. He kept coming inside, just trying to play pack football with his friends. It was not good at all. It was shocking. He couldn't. Problem with Kudus is that he needs to know when to pass the ball and play like Saka, because Saka knows when to dribble and when to pass the ball. He was bad as well. Everybody was shocking, man. To be honest, I'll give him a 4 as well. And yeah, that's it. Really, average everybody just 4 or 5. Everybody, most players, and average score of 4. Manager, for me, you gotta motivate your players. If you can't motivate them for these kind of games, then you have a lot of issues to deal with. I'm gonna give him a 4 as well. Um, and yeah, it is what it is. We move on as Tottenham fans. We've gone through this before in years gone by, and we've had teams that are close to Arsenal, and for me, we are just regressing. For me, the kind of football I like is front foot. Kind of like the kind of football, the way we play our football. Then I loved it. Everybody was killing at that time. You needed to do defensively, you had to improve. He had injuries. People just brushed that aside. Yeah, injuries, but the number of injuries and the key injuries he had to prioritize as well. And then when he started prioritizing, that's when we started losing because the players coming in once they were thinking, I'm not even going to be in your starting 11. You're just using me. You're prioritizing. So the players didn't really give anything. They didn't really give their all. And we just needed to build, buy good players. That's all. But we move on. And yeah, that's it really. So yeah, this is all about 90 minutes. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Arsenal beating Tottenham by 4 goals to 1. We move on to next week, and let's see what happens next week. I think for me, this game, I don't even feel that much. I don't feel disappointed. I don't want to lose, but I don't feel disappointed that much because watching that game, you can tell what was going to happen. And yeah, we'll move on to Fulham next week. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.